You might be hearing a lot of chatter at the moment around construction delays in the building industry. Well, today we're going to talk about what is it like to build a house in 2021. And more importantly, what do you do when your builder asks for an extension? So let's get stuck in. So in a recent publication, the CEO of Master Builders, Joe Bidwell, said that we're in a perfect storm. So let's talk a bit about that. There are three key components. So the first of which is the new home builder grant. Now, the government, when we were in the midst of COVID, released the new home builder grant with the intentions of creating jobs in the construction industry and also helping young Australians get into homes. This was a great initiative, but with that great initiative came a increase or influx of work for the builders. With over 93,000 applications, it increased the volume for builders up by 61%. That's more than half. The second problem was timber supply shortage. Now, with the increase in demand from the home builder grant, there was additional pressure on timber suppliers to provide material. What this meant was that builders had to order material well in advance of when they actually needed it. Now I'm talking 3 to 4 months, and when you think about a construction project taking 6 months from end to end, that is a long time. We've even had a discussion recently with a builder who put an order in for timber prior to the contract being signed. Now that's crazy. The supply of material isn't a localized problem. It seems like with COVID, everywhere around the world, people want to build. And with Australia taking on 20 to 30% of our timber supplies from overseas, which in recent times has slowed down, it's meant that there's been additional pressure on local suppliers to provide more material. Now, the third thing is trade shortages. Now, you might recall in 2020, there was a terrible hailstorm that ripped through Springfield Lakes. Well, that has a bearing on us now. Stoddard's is one of the biggest roofing companies in Brisbane, and with this influx in insurance work, their tradespeople dropped tools and chased the more lucrative insurance work that was in Springfield Lakes. What this created was a huge void in highly skilled tradespeople. So now that we understand the problem, what do you do when your builder asks for an extension? Well, it really depends on your relationship with your builder. So according to a standardized building contract, your builder is actually entitled to ask for an extension if there is a supply or trade shortage. Now here are the rules. Your builder needs to provide you with written notice at least within 10 working days of finding out that there's going to be a delay. They also need to be reasonable in what they're asking for. You can't be asking for 20, 30, 40 days if the actual delay was only for a couple of days. So keep that in mind when your builder sends you the variation requesting for additional time. Number 1, be informed. Understand what's happening in the building industry and know that there's going to be potential delays. Number 2, communicate with your builder. Now, if you're connected with the builder or your site supervisor, pick up the phone and call them. Understand what challenges they're going through. And if there is elements that you can help assist, by all means, jump in and do so. Number 3, ask questions. If something doesn't make sense, ask questions. If the builder is asking for an extension that's unreasonable, ask why. If they're asking for more money, then ask why. Number 4, don't end your lease too early. We understand that there's going to be delays, and if you're renting whilst your home is getting built, have a discussion with your real estate agent to make sure that you're not left in a limbo between when your lease ends and your house is actually complete. If anything, ask for a few extra months just to protect yourself so you're not homeless. Number 5, be patient. Builders are under huge amounts of pressure with increasing costs and tighter time constraints to be able to deliver homes. Understand that they're working as hard as they possibly can. Many issues are outside of the builder's control, so keep that in mind. We hope that these tips have helped you in your journey, and if you ever need more help, get in touch with us at Buildi and subscribe to our channel.